So we meet Juju. She's a friend of Kimbella and Yandy, and she's also the girlfriend of Cameron. And basically, Kimbella decides that she wants to introduce Juju to So Hood. I never heard of Juju before until Love and Hip Hop came along, but I think that she's a pretty Cuban girl. She seems to have a great personality, so I want to see how she's gonna fare into this show with the rest of these hoes, because a lot of these hoes ain't got no damn sense. So we gonna see how she rolls. You know, they basically talk about their relationships with both Cameron and Joel Santana. They're really, really good friends, and so Hood arrives. And basically, Kimbella decides that she wants to introduce Juju to So Hood because So Hood really don't have no friends in New York besides Kimbella. So, you know, Kimbella was talking about Jewels and how he's ready to get back in the industry and ready to do music again. And Juju was like, well, y'all know y'all went through y'all things. And, you know, with entertainers, you know, rappers have this stigma that they can't be faithful at all. And, you know, Jewels has had that situation where he couldn't be faithful, you know what I mean? And Kimbella had to live through that, you know what I mean? So with that being said, is she ready for it? And Kimbella was like, well, you know, Jewels promised me this, he promised me that, we're not going to have this problem. So when that come about, that's when So Hood decides that she wants to reveal to Kimbella that Jewels is now working with the bitch that she got into it with, which is Sophie Green. She's a thirsty bitch. All she wants to do is eat strawberries and be up under somebody, man or woman. And Kimbella takes that to heart. Like, she's sitting up here like, really though? Like, this is the bitch that my man finna be working with? Oh no, oh no, oh no. Jewels is about to hear from me about that shit, girl. She about to hear from me. So I'm like, no, it's So Hood and got messy as fuck. She didn't try to attack the bitch. Now she got Kimbella ready to fight the bitch too. A damn mess. So we get into Cardi B and Hennessy. They meet up, and Hennessy, the first thing that Hennessy says is, what the fuck happened, Cardi? Like, what happened? And you know, basically Cardi B told Hennessy that I saw the text messages from Asia to Swift. She basically was talking shit about me and saying it, and you know how I am. When I see a bitch that's talking shit about me, I'ma pop that bitch off, bottom line. Hennessy basically wasn't here for the bullshit. She actually set Cardi straight. Like, you're blowing up, you're about to be a superstar. You cannot be out here fighting bum basic ass bitches. And it's true. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, when you got a lot going for yourself, and when you're trying to mature and be better at something, or in life period, you should not have to revert back to your old ways. And that's the test that I've been taking for the last week. Like, people will put you in situations where you're gonna feel like you got to test it. It's a test in life, and when you're trying to change, there's things that can trigger the things that you've done in your past, and you never want to be that person that constantly be the same person. And with Cardi B, she's from a humble beginning. I mean, she comes from the hood. She was just an Instagram person. She got on Love and Hip Hop, and she blew the fuck up. It wouldn't make no sense for her to be still out here fighting and carrying on and still being a hood bitch. You can still be a hood bitch at heart, but you don't have to give hood bitch actions when you're trying to make it, because people ain't gonna want to work with you. People ain't gonna want to do this, and you got a lot going on for yourself. Like, you got your music popping. You about to be on Being Mary Jane. I support Cardi B to the motherfucking fullest, and I'm glad that Hennessy put her in her place regarding that situation, because she should have been put in her place. You know, don't nobody want to see you acting a damn fool like that, Cardi B. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wants to see that, because I don't. Later on down the line, Cardi B meets up with Swift, and they have a conversation regarding the incident that happened between the two of them in Asia. She apologized to Swift because she felt like she put him in an awkward position, in a fucked up position, but she felt like his girlfriend had no business talking about her. You know what I mean? Like, she said, if I really wanted to sleep with you, I would have fucked you already. But because I have a man that I'm trying to respect in a situation that I already have, I did not disrespect my man. I didn't even know you had a bitch. So for her to be talking shit about me was fucked up. And she said she apologized for for telling him that he wasn't going to work with her anymore on her tour. And he really felt some kind of way about that. And she said that she never wanted to hurt his feelings. And Swift was like, I never would have played it like that. Like, I never would have did the situation like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you had me out here looking stupid. You acted and did the most at that fucking point. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like you played me for a fool, and that's not cool. And I honestly agree with Swift. You know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, Cardi did do the absolute most, you know what I mean? I think with good reason at the same time, because at the end of it all, you know, this bitch talking about me. Like, I don't even know her, but she got my name on her mouth. She's spitting game about me, and I don't even know who the fuck this bitch is, you know what I'm saying? So I do get it, but I do get where he's coming from. But you also have to put the blame on yourself, Swift, because you created this whole situation when you decided to be inappropriate. You were kissing Cardi, you were liking Cardi, and you wanted to fuck Cardi. And that's just what it is. You wanted to fuck her when you knew you had a woman. You was defying your woman's wishes anyway by working with the bitch and being all up on her like that. And if she knew what the fuck else she was doing, her crazy ass would know that you ain't shit. It ain't all on Cardi. You created this shit when you decided to try to be intimate with Cardi. Although it never happened due to her loyalty to Tommy Jailbird ass, at the end of the day, you were wrong. That's just that. So Sky and Drewski, they discuss. No, I'm not gonna talk about that first. Let me get Juju and Cameron out the way first. Juju and Cameron. Okay, so they discuss their relationship. You know, Juju and Cameron have been together for over a decade, and now she wants a family. You know, Cameron got all these businesses. He got his money right and everything like that. And you know, now they're engaged and they want to get married, and now she wants to have kids. You know what I mean? And I do feel like when you with somebody that long, like, I can't even keep a man for about 2 months, not even a month, not even a week. I can't even keep a man for that long. So to keep somebody in your life for over 10 years, that's a feat for me. Like, I am happy for bitches that keep their man that long. I wish I knew how to do that. But you know, now she wants kids, she wants to settle down. And you know, Cameron basically, you know, he was like, well, you know what? Let's not play in this shit. Let's just make this shit happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't got to make no plans. We ain't got to do this. We ain't got to do that. All we got to do is make that shit rock. And that's what the fuck she agreed to. And, you know, that's what it is. So I'm like, oh, okay then. Okay, well, get it together then. All right. So then, Sky and Drewski, they discussed the Bianca situation. And as usual, Drewski was very disrespectful to Sky, as he was at that party. And she was like, you should never put me in a situation where you got this bitch coming to the party disrespecting me. You know what I mean? And Drewski is really not taking his own blame for this, because you are putting yourself in a situation like you flirting with this girl. And Bianca is not completely right either, because she knows that he got a woman. You know that he belongs to somebody else, but he also knows that he has a woman and he belongs to somebody else. You ain't got to flirt with nobody to get your business together. You know what I mean? It's a lot of ways you can handle a professional situation. You're flirting because you want to fuck her. And then for you to bring up Sky's past and say that she was like a basketball pass around to everybody else, that goes to show you that this man don't respect you, Sky. And you sitting up here trying to fight with Bianca about this nigga? Like, this motherfucker don't even respect you. Like, he used your past against you as a fucking dig. And then when you were getting attacked by Bianca and her fucking friends last week, he didn't do nothing to stop it. He didn't try to defend you. He didn't do a damn thing. So you want to defend this motherfucker when he don't give a fuck about you, and he keeps showing you that he don't give a fuck about you? Bitch, you stupid. That's why you walk the fuck away. And like I said, you're not really the person that needs to be to blame for this, because Bianca is a trick trying to take your man. Drew ain't nothing but a no good ass nigga that's trying to fuck her, but trying to say, oh, I'm just flirting with her to get my business popping. You ain't got to flirt with now, bitch, to get your business popping, okay? You really don't have to do that, period. But you're gonna keep on disrespecting her, and he keeps disrespecting you, Sky. That's my whole point, and that was the point that I was trying to make. But you know, people fact check all the time and trying to correct me. My point is, this nigga don't even respect you, and he's showing you that he don't fucking respect you. When you got into it with Bianca, he could have did that shit. He could have made them hoes leave. He could have took up for you. He could have spoke up for you, but he didn't even do that. He just stood there. And for him to bring up your past like that, just because he mad, is disrespectful. He don't give a fuck about you. And you up here fighting for this motherfucking nigga. He ain't shit, brah. Like, he ain't nothing. So, fuck that. Fuck that shit. Sky ain't getting no pass on that. Bianca and Drewski, they're in the studio. And, you know, she lays the track down. And after that, you know, he says that, you know, me and Sky aren't speaking, but I do feel like me and you both owe Sky an apology. Bianca feel like she don't owe Sky no apology due to the fact that Sky came over to her and started arguing with her, which she did. But at the same time, you are trying to fuck her. You are saying, I'll take him from her. I'm going to take him from her. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. Bianca, what you need to be focusing on is your fucking music, because, you know, Drewski is a nice looking white man and all of that, because I'm not really into white men. White men can't jump at all. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. He got a woman, and you know that. So my thing about this, why are you even pursuing him? Like, you know, he's wrong for flirting with you, but you're just as wrong for engaging. Both of you bitches are wrong, to be quite honest. You shouldn't even be flirting with him. He shouldn't even be flirting with you. He shouldn't even be entertaining you, but he is. You know what I mean? And you shouldn't be entertaining him, but you are. You know what I mean? Like, it's all the way fucked up. You know what I mean? So at the end of it all, like, let it go. You know, y'all supposed to be working, then you tooting your ass up in the air like a trick. You know what I mean? Like, Bianca, girl, like, have a fucking seat. The shit ain't cool. You know what I mean? Like, why do you think that shit is cool and you think it's cute? It ain't cute. This is somebody else's man. But he's a dog ass nigga anyway, so he don't really give a fuck. But he want to get around his girl and say, you know what I mean? Oh, I'm just flirting with her for the business. You ain't flirting with her for the fucking business, bitch. You flirting with her because you want to fuck her. That's just what it is. So we go to a Gwinnett event, and Sky Mariah Lynn comes, and Sky, you know, I respect her for that. She apologizes to Mariah Lynn. She said that she didn't know that Bianca was the one that was going to be on the record, and she really feels bad because she never want her to think that she's trying to use her for her own personal gain. And Mariah Lynn, you know, accepted the apology. So then, you know, Mariah Lynn and DJ Self, they get to talking about this contract that he sent to her lawyer, that her lawyer has been reading over it. But then when it's time for a performance, it's this girl, it's the singer that DJ Self is working with. She called herself the Queen of Gwinnett Entertainment. So that makes Mariah Lynn mad. So she was like, I thought you were talking about me being your priority and all of this. DJ Self said, I never said she was going to be my priority, but you haven't been hitting me back, you know what I mean? She rips up the contract. She was like, when it comes down to my career, I don't trust no motherfucking body. Nobody's going to ruin my career for me. And I understand you, Mariah Lynn, like, but at the end of the day, this man really wanted to work with you, though. You know what I mean? You wasn't even giving him no phone calls, no playback, no nothing. So what the fuck you expect him to do? So then she confronts Rich Dollars. And early in the episode, Rich really just went in on Mariah Lynn. She said that she's trash as a person, which she is. He said that her music is trash, which it is. But you didn't care about all that when you was fucking her. And why are you even still discussing Mariah Lynn anyway? You know what I mean? Which is really fucked up. You know what I'm saying? So they get into it. And then after that, we get into Kimbella. And he said that I never got to work with Sophie. You know, Snoop brought it to me because, you know, So Hood had a problem with it. You know, Kimbella starts crying, saying that I just don't want us to be in that place again. I don't want us to be in that same situation all over again. And then the next thing you know, Rich's girlfriend, because she didn't really hit it off with Rich's daughter Ashley, she's basically complaining about the fact that she feel like Rich ain't got her back. But the next thing you know, my girl, one of my motherfucking favorites on the whole Love and Hip Hop franchise. When I tell you I got several favorites within the Love and Hip Hop franchise. And I'm going to start with K Michelle, Cardi B, who else? Yandy. Love me some Yandy, love me some Cardi B, love me some K Michelle. Tierra Marie, Masika. Who else? Remy Ma. I used to like Tara, but I don't like Tara no more. I don't like her no more. Lil Scrappy, Young Jock. Who else? Because there's not really many people in Atlanta that I like anymore. Because I hate Rashida. I hate Mimi. I hate Jocelyn. I'm iffy about Carly and Jessica Dam. But yeah, and that's it. And the person that comes behind them is Moniece. I love Moniece. Like, when I saw her come across my screen, I was like, yes, bitch, she back. I thought I wasn't going to see her no more. Yes, bitch. So I can't wait to see what Monique's going to do next season. I see that Rich going to cuss her the fuck out, but I can't wait to see what type of tricks Monique is going to pull. And I don't give a fuck who get mad. I love me some Monique, and ain't shit gonna stop that for me, period. I love me some Monique, so I don't give a fuck who got a problem with it. But with that being said, y'all, I'm out of here, you guys. I want y'all to have a good night. And until my Bad Girls Club review, because I cannot wait to review this shit, I'm out of here, y'all. Deuces.